Good morning, people. Joseph Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel, bringing you the daily soot report as shown by the U.S. satellite and radar. And if you look up here, you can see the Eastern Daylight Time. I have around 10:40. This is Eastern Daylight Time. I'm in Arizona, so it's Mountain Time. And you can see what we got right where I'm at. Yep, cloudoids, chemtrails, all kinds of neat stuff. Southern Arizona, though, clear sky, as along with some parts of New Mexico. Texas, just about completely covered. The whole half of the United States completely covered in chemtrail soot. They're making it rain. They're still making it rain in Oklahoma and through Kansas. If you look over here on the East Coast, yeah, Michigan and all these big East states, they're pretty well cleaned out. You can see the chemtrail activity in the Atlantic Ocean. All that shit's heading over to Europe. The Gulf of Mexico, all that crap falling right into the water. People need to wake up to what's going on. Just look outside and see for yourself. Here we have the ridiculous Weather Channel weather report. And again, what we're concerned of is not so much the temp, but the condition and the time. Here you see 10:45. What does the condition say? Yeah, gray clouds. Not white, but gray. They're conditioning you to the soot, the chemtrail activity. Now they know that the clouds are always going to be gray when the sun goes down. Okay, just keep that in mind. You see the report. Alright, it's just past noon. Joseph Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. They've been spraying all morning, and this is what has happened. Really not much to document, but just a bunch of polluted cloudoids with a bunch of soot. It's not even raining anywhere. It's just a bunch of cloudoid soot. So, tiny hole there and a little bit there, but not much anything else. Just a bunch of haze and soot falling from the sky. Well, I'm sorry about the documentation today, but there really wasn't much to document. The skies have been covered with this stuff. Yep, you can see the copper color, the soot on the bottom. It's the same old. That's the western sky as the sun sets. You can see the soot through the cloud rays. As I pan back and into the northern sky, look at this. It looks like there's a friggin' funnel right there. See that in there? But you can see the whole grid all the way across. It's all purpley and pinkish and who knows what's in here. But you can taste the soot. My God. And look how low this is. I mean, it's just about on top of us. They really thickened it up. Really good for us. So friggin' thick. They've dropped the temperature. Look how thick it is back in there. And look how it's starting to fall from the sky. It's so thick. And when this does fall, like this right here. Let me back this up and show you this. This edge here. Look at this edge of that. Oh, yeah, baby. It's all going to fall. There's jets spraying right now on top of me. But they've got it covered so much I can't see nothing. Looking back in the eastern sky, completely gridded. A big ball of this purple soot. My God, look all the way around. Southern sky. A little hole in the grid right there. Hey, check it out. Got a little blue. Enjoy it while we got it. It ain't going to last long. Pan back all the way back to the western sky. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have better news or worse news. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to show you this bomb right here. Before I go, look at the bomb. Look at the soot coming out of those cloudoids. Look at the darkness right there. See that? Are you getting the picture yet? And look at this. Come on. That's enough said. See you tomorrow.
Good morning. It's Sunday, May 24th, 2015. Waking up to jet noise. Look at the soot already at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're above me. I can't see them. They already got this chemtrail plume already made up today. Look at this. And they're just adding to the mix. A little bit of some wide fin work there already. God, I just can't. I had to get up. I just couldn't lay there. Just this noise of jets flying over top. I can't seem to reel them in yet, so I'll be waiting for them. We'll get them.
Good morning. We got the satellite radar report for Sunday, May 24th. I'm looking at about 11 o'clock. Here is the Eastern Daylight Time of this map in real time, so you can see the movement of the chemtrails. Once again, if you're a new viewer, wherever there's gray, that's all chemtrail. When they have white, that's the nucleated cloudoids that they had just kept on spraying to fluff them up. And where there's green, they made it fake rain. So anyway, I'm in Arizona here, where the little blue dot is, and you can see what they're doing. And I'll take you outside in a little bit and show you. It's making it rain just above us. Southern half of New Mexico pretty good. Western part of Texas kind of cleared out. But you can see where they're really hitting it right in the middle of our country. West Coast, a little reprieve here, but you can see what they're doing here. They're bringing more in. That's what they're doing. Look at over here on the East Coast. See all that stuff? Look at this. Look how these jets are spraying this way. Like north to northeast on an angle. See that? And they're just spewing it right into the Atlantic Ocean. Well, once you understand what they're doing, it's pretty easy to figure out. And to add to the more of the lies and the bogusness, here's the Weather Channel report. See, what we're concerned here is not the temp, it's the condition and the time. We're at 11:15. You can see where they got a little sun peeping out and the gray cloudoids. See that? Well, a little blurry. See, they don't put it in white anymore. It's gray. By 12 and 1 o'clock, it should be all sunny. See that? That means they're not going to spray. It'll blow over, and then they're going to come back and start spraying again, according to the Weather Channel. Possible that you might even make it rain there. See that? It's all a big joke once you understand. All right, we're in front of Mingus Mountain facing west. The jets have been out all morning. They woke me up at 6 a.m. and sprayed on non-stop from 6 to 8. I got out of bed only to see a bunch of soot. Didn't get any actual jets in the action of spraying, but there's a guy up here right now, but I can't see him. They're above all the soot. But anyway, I'm going to show you the grid line. You can see how fake everything looks. Look how sooty that is right in there. The fake cloudoid plasmatic crap in the back. That's that all pure white stuff. You look in the back, they're trying to make it rain. It's supposed to rain in that northern sector. And you can see how dark it really is back there. Up in here, they are shooting the frequencies. We got a little tiny fins. Not much, but there is some. Back over here, just thick cloudoids filled with chemtrail soot. It's really sad. Going into the eastern sector, you see what we got. But as I pan right up in that eastern sky straight up, you can see the orange peel. So they're using the frequencies. It's all breaking apart. We know this is plume. We've documented. So is this. Look at that. We know jet chemtrails make that type of plume. Look at that plume. It's all jet chemtrail plume. People need to be aware of this. Look at the plasmatic effect up in there. All the white is, it's all plasma. See that? It's all white kind of crap. That's why I call it now plasmatic white. Southern sky, grid just about. We got just about the only hole in the grid right here. As I pan all the way around, you can see what's going on. Happy Memorial Day weekend. He just laid some plume in there. I don't know if I got him or not. And so them still trailing. You can see the rail right through the cloudoids. Right up and through there, you can see the rail. Bring it in closer for you. Couple local skydivers falling in the soot. Took the terrible day to be skydiving in this shit. Another one up here somewhere. See if I can reel him in. He's floating up there nicely too. Back him off. Should be right about in there somewhere. There he is. Falling into the soot. Breathing it too. Coming down faster in that parachute, man, they're breathing a lot more soot. Be interesting to find out if they got respiratory infections. Well, I'm outside my driveway and I'm looking into that eastern sector, and I just got to show you this. Look real close in between these trees where I take you right into the heart of that soot.
Just look at the couple, look at the fin work. Can you see the fins hidden in there? See the two double rails? See, normally you wouldn't see that. Look, it's actually triple. It's all rails. It's all railed all the way up. That whole kit and caboodle there of purple is all rails put together. Look again. Let me back it off. Look again. Here we go. We'll take you right in there between the trees, and you can see the rails coming up? The whole background of that, what you would think are rain clouds, is nothing but chemtrail rails. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to the top until you get to the cloudoid where it still has a collapse jet. And you can see the soot under that cloudoid. It's sprinkling, but it's basically sprinkling aluminum back in there. This is just the eastern sector. If I pan up and over, there's no hole in the grid, but maybe a little tiny bit in that northwestern sector, but the whole sky's like this. The whole weekend has been wrecked. The jets have been out all day. I tried to get them, but they're using that other mix too. I was watching the red bad boys, but I couldn't get them in. And the mix dissipated real fast, as if that's the inoculation, that intermediate mix. We're figuring it out real quick here, and hopefully we'll have all the answers for you. Check this out. I'm at a traffic light through my dirty car window and get a load of that. How can that be in the middle of nowhere? Look at the rainbow effect. Isn't that wild stuff? Back it off, and I'll bring it back in. Wow. Wow. That is wild. All right, Joseph Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Sunday, May 24, 2015. Memorial Day weekend. Not much to document. The jets have been up overhead, all this soot spraying all day long. From the get-go, first thing in the morning. Right now I don't hear anything, so maybe they've stopped spraying. But just look how thick that soot is back in there. They made it sprinkle a little bit. You saw what we saw. I'm going to compile the 3 videos together, including tomorrow, so it'll all be on one to bring you a little better video. But look at the soot falling out of there. We got some fin work up in here. Been a while since we've seen some fins. They're turning on the frequencies. See all that? See how it's finned real kind of nice? See how it's all breaking apart? Then up in here you can see, we already know what this looks like. Those are chemtrail plumes. It's all chemtrail plume. And where you see white, they'll soon be black like this. And it's really low. It's falling right down on everybody, especially us. This is right over top. See, I can drive you right into the heart of the soot. Back over here in that eastern sector, we got some really wild fins. It's been a wild day with all the spraying. That whatever they've been doing, it's been pretty nasty. I've seen the jets spray overhead, but they use this faster dissipating mix. Because by the time I keyed on them, the mix was already mixed in with the cloudoids to make it rain. Looking straight into that eastern sector, there is a hole in the grid. If you look real close, you can see some blue. And it crossed over here where the grid finally broke apart. A little bit of finned work up in there. But other than that, just a disastrous day when it could have been beautiful sunshine and really a balmy weather. Instead, it was cooler, sootier, wetter, and filthier. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. See you tomorrow. Have a good holiday.
Hey, good morning. It's Monday, Memorial Day, May 25th, 2015. Here's the satellite weather report of what's going on in the United States. You see where I'm at in Arizona? You can see, and I'll take you outside and show you what's going on. Southern part, all clear. You can see what they've done in the Pacific. They're bringing in chemtrails into the West Coast. Most of the whole country's completely covered. And just to add more insult to injury, like I always say, here is the bogus Weather Channel report. Again, we're only concerned about the condition and the time. We're right about noon. You see the condition there. It's all gray. A little sun popping out around 3. But there you see what's going on. Okay, the clouds are no longer in white because they know it's not clouds. It's chemtrail soot. Alright, Joseph Clyde AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel on Monday, May 25th, 2015. There's some noise out here, and I'll show you what it is. They're building a lot right here. So we got a backhoe making a bunch of noise. But anyway, let me show you. You saw the weather report. You saw where they were moving in the chemtrails. Look at how dirty the soot is already, and it's only noon. Look at that. So you know they've been spraying. They've been spraying during the night. They sprayed all morning to create this mess. They're just continuing the mess back from the whole weekend. They just don't want you to have a good time and having any nice weather during the weekend. You can see the soot falling out of the sky there. See the wisps up here. Broken apart chemtrail everywhere. Fake cloudoids in the background there. See the cartoons? You got the gray outline, looks like a video game. Yeah, you got it. See the white bomb back in there? That's all fluffed up, right? Once that'll turn black and fall on somebody. Look at the gray cloudoids way back in there. As I pan around, you can see that gray grid all the way around in the horizon. There's the eastern sky. See the plasmatic on the top, white plasmatic? Look up there, that's what I call it from now on. If you look over here, see the cartoon cloud there? And look at beyond that. See the white plasma? Calls plasmatic. That's the plasmatic reaction. It's like that's what I like to call it. Cartoon clouds way back in there again, all the way around. You see what we got? We already know what this looks like. That's chemtrail. It's not clouds. We'll be back. There's really not much to document. That's why I'm putting the whole weekend together in one big video. Stay tuned too. I'm gonna have a best of Evan Fain. I've been going through my videos and I'm going to come up with a Best of Evan Fain YouTube channel. Be on the lookout for that. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just finished my workout and I'm staring straight into some black soot. Jets are right above me spraying right now. Can't see them through the soot, but they're there. You can hear them. I pan down into the mountaintop. Look at the soot as it falls. I mean, that is ground level soot that people are breathing. As I bring it up here, look at this, how nasty this is. You can see the grayness back in there as it all falls apart. People think these are clouds, but there's just chemtrail soot as it falls from the sky. Look at that black soot. And people think these are clouds. Look at that. Look at back here. Looks like a funnel. And you can see the soot falling out of that funnel. See that right in there? Isn't that something? With all these chemtrails, they're making all kinds of weird phenomena. The only hole in the grid is way, way in the hell back in there. See a little tiny bit of light blue in all those cloudoids? That's all there is. We'll be back. Show you all the black soot falling from the sky. Red bad boy seeding the clouds. Look at him back in there. There he is. Finally caught him. And he goes back into the plume. More proof again is what they're doing. These aren't clouds. Look at the soot on the bottom of those. Look at the finned work. Another guy just went in. See that? How they're covertly just pluming into the clouds. Oids. Because you can see the soot on the bottom of that as it's facing the opposite side of the sun. See the back side? I'm facing the back side. They're black. White. The white you see is in front. Sun, white. Should be yellow. There he goes, connecting into the other plume. See that? He's heading right in there. We're going to watch him as he comes out. There he is. Just add to the mix. Son of a bitch. As he heads into that cloudoid. See that? Haha. I'm going to watch him come out of there. Where is he? Give him a minute or two. Probably slowed up so he could really blow some plume inside that plume that most people think are clouds. There he comes out. There he is. See? They're spraying. People think they're not spraying, they're spraying. Another thing too with this guy, you see the intermediate size plume? That's the plume they use when they have cloudoids such as we have today. We already know this. Shit, I lost him. Damn it. This just happened seconds later. Look how this broke up into fins. Look at that fin work.
Probably right over a cell tower somewhere. I got him now. There he is. Yep, right into the blue. This is what they do. You ask what do? They cover up the blue. And he's heading right into that soot. There he goes, connecting the dots. And again, that's the intermediate mix. See how he's going from bottom of the grid to bottom of the grid? Look at that guy spraying the plume. Now he's in the open. Now we got him. He's heading for more plume. See that? There he is. Ooh, that's a thick plume too. Back to that fin work. Look what happened. This is only seconds later. Look at that. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're clouds. Wow, it's about 5:30 and get a load of the soot falling out of here. You can see it landing on the ground. Look. Look at that soot. Yeah, it's not rain, people. That's soot. Look at that. Falling, you can see it falling on the ground. We're gonna take a ride right through the soot. Same thing's happening over here in that northern sector. Look at that. Just not quite as bad. It's all dropping on the other side. But what I want to get a hold is this. Can't see it all the way, but the trees are in the way. But look at the funnel. We're gonna get a better view of this. So keep an eye on that. We're gonna give you another view of that. All right, we're back. This is where what I wanted to show you before. Look how it looks like a funnel. And that's not rain. It's not raining back there at all. You can see the chemtrail line there. Look how thick that line is through there. See how they did that? And look at the soot falling from the sky. We're in the soot right now. Back over here too, you see another funnels. The soot is all collapsing out of those cloudoids. Look, you can see right there. Proof again, these aren't clouds, but man-made shit. Toxic waste. All right, look at this in the back. Way in that south, actually this is the northern sector. Look at the soot falling out of that. See the different layers? All made by chemtrail activity. Look at that. Way in the back. Look at the rainbow effect here. I'm in a parking lot in front of Walmart. Showing you what they've done. Comes right out of the soot. You can see it. Chemical rainbow.